Hi everybody, it's Tatiana and today I'm coming to share with you a book haul. I don't know when I've done this last, because I've been sharing mostly when I get books on Instagram. But yeah, we're gonna start the year with the book haul, and this is basically a haul of the books that I have purchased from October through December, so the last quarter of 2019. One of which is a gift that I got for Christmas that I'm super excited about, so I'm going to show that first so I can put that out of the way because like it's super duper precious, and it's also heavy as about 5 bricks, and that is the illustrated edition of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire by J.K. Rowling, and these are illustrated by Jim K. I want to call him James so bad. And yeah, I have books 1 through 3, and when it came down to my mom asking me what I wanted for Christmas, there was so little that I wanted like to ask for. I just put this on the list because it helped pad the list, because my list was super short this year. And y'all, this book is heavy. I'm gonna have to, when I get to the next time that I reread the Harry Potter series, it will be with these illustrated editions. And yeah, the illustrations are just absolutely gorgeous. If you have not seen them, oh, they're so gorgeous. Look, oh, look at that. So yeah, I'm super excited, but y'all, I repeat, this book is a whole brick. So I'm going to put this away so that it is safe and I can move on to the other books, because I'm really scared of this falling over and messing up the cover or messing up me, because it's heavy. Hold please. Okay, that is away. Now on to the other books that I have purchased, and they are, as usual, all around me. I have an Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson or Rogerson. I don't know what this is about, but it was making its rounds around YouTube last year, and the people that I follow who read this really enjoyed it. It's short and it was at Ollie's for $3. So yeah. I also picked up Once Upon a River by Diane Setterfield as soon as I finished reading the 13th tale. Like, I finished the 13th tale and then went out of town, and Ollie's had this for $4. So I grabbed it. I also picked up The Veins of the Ocean by Patricia Engel, and this again was $3 at Ollie's. And as soon as I saw it, I knew the cover looked familiar, and I am pretty sure I saw Marinez from My Name is Marinez review this on her channel a couple of years ago, and that she really loved it. And it's like a refugee / immigrant story, if I remember correctly. And so I did not read the synopsis beyond that it has to do with a Cuban family. So, but I think I'm right. If I'm wrong, it was $3. It's okay. But I think Marinez really loved this. I also picked up Wild Sweet Love by Beverly Jenkins. I don't even know what series this is in. This is what tends to happen when I purchase romance novels. They're in the middle of a series and I don't know. But I bought this, and I want to say I paid like $2.50 for this at a book warehouse, and had it in my car. And I think it was in my car when I started packing my car to go out of town, and I ripped the back. I was so mad when I pulled this out and I saw it was still in the bag, but I know it wasn't ripped when I purchased it. It happened when I started packing the car, so I taped it up. But yeah, I am not sure what this is about, but it's Beverly Jenkins, so does it really matter? No. I also picked up The Sparrow by Mary Doria Russell. I picked this up from a local used bookstore, and literally I went in the store looking for more Beverly Jenkins books. They didn't have any, and this was on the shelf when I went in November, I believe. And I said if when I came back, because I typically go in once or twice a month. So I said if when I came back in December, if it was still on the shelf, I would pick it up. I went back, it was still on the shelf. I picked it up. I have heard reviews about this that those who have read it have really enjoyed it, and the ones who didn't enjoy it, did not like about it what the people who loved it really liked about it, and that's that it pulls at your heartstrings. I don't really know what it's about. I literally picked this up based on the word of other people, so we'll see how this goes. Then I picked up The Three Musketeers by Alexandre Dumas, as well as 20 Years After by Alexandre Dumas. These are both the, oh my god, they're not the same size, the Barnes & Noble Classic editions, and I wanted to get these in these editions because I want to read The Three Musketeers this year, and then 20 Years After is a sequel to Three Musketeers, and then I already own The Man in the Iron Mask in this edition, so I wanted to have the same editions. And then also these, okay, so The Three Musketeers, 20 Years After, and The Man in the Iron Mask were the original trilogy of this story. There's another story that Dumas wrote after, like years after he finished this trilogy, but it's a direct sequel to The Three Musketeers called The Red Sphinx. So it goes between The Three Musketeers and 20 Years After, but I did not pick that up because I am on the fence as to whether or not I want to read it. So for right now, what I want to do is just read the original trilogy, and then after I finish the original trilogy, which may be in 2022, see if I want to read The Red Sphinx. But yeah, I got these. Then I also picked up Beyond the Empire by KB Wagers. This is the third book in the Andronin War series or trilogy, and after reading book 2, I was really nervous that it was gonna suffer from sequel suckage, and it didn't. It was so good, and it ended so good, and I wanted to know what happened next, so I grabbed this as well. I don't know if I'm going to hold off a Space Opera September to read this. I don't know if, based on my space pirate status that I received in 2019, if this will even be something based on the criteria, or yeah, that Thomas sets for 2020, if this is going to even fall into something that would fit my goals for whatever the next step is for 2020's round of Space Opera September. But I have this book. Yay. And I also got The Last Thing You Surrender by Leonard Pitts Jr. This is the hashtag Read So Lit group read selection that Dee Dee chose for February of this year. So once she made the announcement on Instagram on one of her lives, or was that on the Count of Monte Cristo live? Y'all, I watch so many Dee Dee videos and talk to Dee Dee so much. I don't know when I heard that this was going to be the selection, but she has posted her announcement video, so if you have not seen that, I will link that in the description below so you can check that out. But this is the group read for February of this year, so I went ahead and picked that up. And y'all, it's got French flaps but no decolletage. That's okay. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. She did say it's it's a chunkier book. It's 500 something pages. So this is a bigger book than we typically have read for hashtag Read So Lit in the past. But she's excited about it, so I'm excited about it. As long as it ain't like that hoe, you know. And then the last book that I purchased is absolutely gorgeous, but it's Children of Virtue and Vengeance by Tomi Adeyemi. I don't know how I'm going to feel about this when I finish this book, because the reviews are all over the scale. I am curious to see where I will fall in the category of this, because this was pushed back twice for publication, and it is significantly shorter. I'm saying significantly shorter. I read a 1,200 page book in 2019. Everything is short in my brain right now, but it's significantly shorter than Children of Blood and Bone. So I am interested to see what she did with this story that is so different. So yes, I grabbed this as well. This was like the first thing that I ordered in 2020 once all of my Christmas purchases through Amazon were done. I also purchased some books on my Kindle, and my Kindle needs to be charged because I let it die. I didn't realize the last time that I opened it how low it was. So let me see if I can pull up on my phone the books that I purchased. On my Kindle, I purchased The Governess Affair, and that is by Courtney Milan. If you are on Twitter and saw all of the clusterfuck of bullshit that went down or has been going down with one of the writers' organizations, which I didn't even know about. I had not heard of Courtney Milan prior to that, but as a result of that, I heard about her. And so I picked up one of her books. It was free. And people were suggesting some of the books that she had that were free. If people wanted to look more into her. And then I also picked up Destiny's Embrace, Destiny's Surrender, and Destiny's Captive by Beverly Jenkins. I bought that whole trilogy because it went on sale for like $2.99 or $1.99 a book. So I grabbed those as well, and those are all the books that I purchased on my Kindle. So that's actually really good because y'all, I have so many books on my Kindle that I need to read as well, and I need to stop borrowing ebooks from the library so that I can focus on my Kindle books. But okay, so this is next day me coming in with a quick edit because after charging and opening my Kindle, I realized I bought way more than 4 books on Kindle. So I'm going to share with you everything that I bought. Okay, I got Kingdom of Souls by Rena Barron, Daughters of Nuri, which is the return of the Earth Mothers. I think it cut it off on the screen and I don't want to open it because then it'll count it as reading on my Goodreads, which I'm not reading it. That is by Rennie K. Amayo. And then Queen of the Conquered by Kaysen Calendar. All of those were also books that were on sale. I typically don't spend more than $5 for a Kindle book, so I highly recommend if you have a Kindle. I know a lot of people have Kindle Unlimited. I don't. But I highly recommend that if you have a Kindle and you don't have Kindle Unlimited, that you subscribe to their emails, because that's how I get a lot of notifications about books that I am interested in that are on sale, because they send you a Kindle Deals email every day. And then from that email, you can go also to Amazon to see any other books that are on sale. So yeah, that's everything else that I bought back to yesterday. So that's everything that I have purchased from October of 2019 to now. I don't know when I'm going to do another book haul because y'all, I don't need to buy another fucking book. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good weekend, whenever you see this video. Peace out.